An Uncharted 2 walkthrough. Yes, today I am starting my journey, or my second journey at least, through the last 3 games of the Uncharted series, because I played Uncharted 1, played it for the first time in this remaster series, and that was back in like February, and I didn't like it. It's the only Uncharted game I ever played that I didn't really care for, but again, that's because that's like 10 years later, so I didn't really blame it. Anyways, all that footage is already recorded. I recorded that footage back before I had my setup. I did not do live commentary for it. So I would now have to go back and like fake like I'm playing the game and sync commentary too. I'm not gonna do that. I didn't even like the game that much. We're gonna start at Uncharted 2, then I'm gonna go to 3, and I'm gonna go to 4. So the faster you want episodes, make sure to hit the like button. Just one of many retro walkthroughs I plan on bringing through to the channel.
That's my blood. That's my blood. It's a lot of my blood. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, I definitely remember this. Who could forget this, even though it's been 10 years since I've actually played the storyline? Because I got this. Oh shit. Yep, just like every Uncharted game, it's gonna fall. It is going to fall. Probably go through the other way. Yeah, that looks more like it. Yeah, I got this game on Christmas Day in 2009. It's so hard to believe. It's been 10 years. Oh, yep. And it's funny how many games have inspired Uncharted. In terms of shit falling. Whoops. Let me hurry up and get to this side. Alright, there we go. Yep, there we go. Oh shit! Oh, I love it. I'm getting chills. It's been so long. I've only played, the only Uncharted I've played in like the last, yeah, pretty much the last 10 years has been, well, not 10 years, that's a lie. Oh! Yeah, we gotta be careful. This is not a stable situation. Uncharted 3, I played that. But then, yeah, after Uncharted 4, after I finished the story mode. Oh, I should have known better than that. We got a creep up here. Oh my god. Alright, come on. This is overkill. This is overkill. Come on. Yeah, I've only really played Uncharted online. Uncharted 4 online. I haven't played any story mode since about 2016. But yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is a game I did not get to finish yet. But yeah, it's basically the female version of this. Shit falls every time you're about to climb on something. Alright. I know they don't want me to jump in there, cause... Okay, maybe they do. So we're gonna be using the seats. This looks like a terrible plan. But when is anything that Drake does a good plan? Inverted controls made that one a little bit difficult. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, this is definitely... They are definitely very over the top here. I guess that's kind of realistic though. If you were hanging off of a car from a train on the side of a mountain, and it's pretty beat up too. Shit. Yep. That's exactly what I was about to say. Shit would probably be falling everywhere. Let me just hurry up and get here before this pole breaks away. Yep, there it goes. And this door is going to break away, I'm pretty sure, if I put my weight on it. Let me hurry up and get up here. Don't want to take any chances. But yeah, I absolutely love the Uncharted series. That was one of my main motivations in making this gaming channel. Alright, if I remember correctly, I'm going to run through this train, and it is going to fall. Yes, here we go. X, 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 X. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, he's limping to the finish line. 2K speed boost. Oh, oh. And I know no one saves me. There's nobody out here to save me or anything. Yeah, he'd have been dead in real life. Then again, Uncharted 1 had plenty of he would have been dead moments.
Buy me a drink, sailor.
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh. Should I be flattered or worried?
Maybe a bit of both. Come here. I've got a job for us.
Really?
A client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for a
No,
second.
Flynn, we both know 2 people who were killed trying to lift something out of this
And
place.
one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a 2-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
I'm loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil lamp.
Yeah.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more. How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. And he lands in Persia a year and a half later with only 1 ship left and only 18 passengers. Now, he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So, we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Looks like whatever could go wrong did go wrong. I don't remember anything really going right for Drake in these games. Except for the very end when he has a kid and a family and he's settled, and apparently we're not going to get an Uncharted 5. And right there, they're already gifting us a treasure. Alright, so everything should be... You know, it's funny. From the first time you turn on that cutscene with the hairy guy, you know he's a snake. You can always tell in these games, right? You can always tell when you're dealing with a snake or when something's not right. Oh yeah, like that tree right there. Something is not right. I don't know. Also in this game though, of course, it was a big giveaway that you were on a broken train and you're bleeding. It was pretty obvious Drake got snaked. Only thing I didn't really like about Uncharted games though is that, to be honest, I don't really remember how Uncharted 4 ended, but I know 1 through 3 always end with some like zombie junk. Not necessarily zombies. You know, number 1, I told you I played that in February. Oh good, we got some heat. We're gonna need it soon. We are going to need this heat soon. No game gives you a piece if you're not about to use it. Wait, I see something else. I see something. Yep, I was about to leave a treasure behind. I'm trying to collect everything here. I need these trophies. Yeah, I was talking about the way these games ended. And yeah, one damn near turned into a horror. It turned into a horror game, basically. Oh, more pieces, yep. There's somebody right outside this door, isn't it? Yeah, 1 was basically a horror game by the time you got to the end of it. I know this one, pretty sure you find a city and like, it was like this really strong superhuman things. And if somebody's outside of this door, they have heard us now. Alright, cool. It doesn't look like we're gonna get snuck. But yeah, that's the only thing I don't really care for is the game's just... And I noticed... Oh, there he is, yep. I am alive, you're right. You aren't, though. Alright, let me learn how to reload real quick. Because I don't need to get... I still have that Call of Duty syndrome. I need to always have my guns fully loaded. Alright, there we go. It's R1. Good thing I didn't have any grenades on me or anything. I would have thrown it trying to figure out how to reload. Alright, that spin of the camera confused me. Yeah. The answer in Uncharted is always to climb. No, that's one thing I do remember about this series. When in doubt, climb. Press X, see what you connect to. See, like right there, I already know I'm gonna have to make that jump. Let's go it. And I wonder if this game has any of those suspect jumps, the ones that it looks like you should be able to make. You remember watching in The Last of Us, Chris Moo's The Last of Us playthrough? And there was like one area. Oh goodness, this game is so over the top. If you have anxiety issues, you could not. Uncharted ain't for you. Ding! Drake survives this. Cinema Sins reference. Oh yeah, we're headed for a cutscene. He's out cold. Arm dangling.
Hello. Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face? Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to find.
Talk about making yourself easy.
Oh, you're not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh.
When I figured out he was actually on to something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
So what's the plan?
Just like we said, we pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
With Flynn?
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
You know, I never really paid attention to their prior history on my first playthrough of this game. Again, of course, I played 2 before I played 1, so I just assumed I was missing something, but Chloe is not in number 1. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a far jump now. Come on now. I'm gonna be able to make this jump and then not make another one in the game. Am I really gonna make that? Alright, fuck it, YOLO. I guess it's just perspective. I don't think that was as far as it looked. But yeah, that cutscene made it sound like Chloe was an X. So I gotta pay attention to that throughout the game. If it's not the X, excuse my ignorance. Excuse my Uncharted levels of ignorance. Again, have not played this game in a really long time, and this is why you look everywhere. Check it out. This is why you look everywhere. I have this habit in games where I need to go every direction. I need to look in every direction. You guys have that issue? I don't really know if it's an issue because it just got me a treasure, but you feel like if there's 2 paths in the game, you just absolutely have to see what's down every single path? That's a good... Oh my god, come on, man. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. You can't go anywhere. And this man don't have a broken ankle or nothing. If he did right now, he probably wouldn't feel it.
Sure you're up for this?
Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. And we have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realise that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
This way. So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable.
Adaptable?
You cocky bastard. There. What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
Looking forward to it.